Hey everybody, this is Jack Acid with ApexHead.com bringing you an Escape Zero commentary episode. Going to be taking out the 1999 Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution 6 GSR, and it's a B-class car. Going to be racing in an A-class event versus the Honda NSX-R. And as you can see, I'm turning down the option to upgrade, and we will be competing at Fujimi Stage D Reverse, which is an uphill climb. And let's have a quick look at our difficulty settings. You can see we're racing with no assists on hard AI, and as far as the CPI class is concerned, pretty well down the field. I'm running in the mid B range, and the Honda NSX is a top of the line A class, so we'll see what happens here. I'm pretty confident in the Lancer's ability on the corners, and given that this is a traffic event, a one-on-one, I would at least hope that the pedestrian cars will get in his way at some point. At least that's my hope. So for now, we just got to see if we can maintain pace. And if you've never taken a Lancer out on Fujimi, you absolutely should. It's the perfect circuit for this car. Any of the Lancers actually are a lot of fun to race here. And this stage in particular is nice because, as you can see, it's very, very wide in a lot of areas. Gives you an opportunity to take sort of wide corners and drift a bit. You can see I'm following the railing here, coming up to a number of cars. Going to go ahead and negotiate on the outside. And very, very slow car there. And no problems getting through, and you can see the same is true for my opponent. He's still pretty well up ahead as of now, heading up to this sharp right-hander. Drop it into second gear and just swing right around. The Lancer is very, very smooth on this track. A lot of fun. Gonna go through the tunnel here, and might run out of room on the inside. Can't do that. Very surprised I didn't hit the wall there. And coming through the tunnel, got a number of cars here, and it looks like my opponent's held up. And he was, so that's good news. Going to go ahead and try and get around them to maintain pace with him. And there's a railing. That was sort of a tight window there. And sweep up around, just bending to our left a bit, and then into this right-hander. And again, just dropping it into second gear and swinging right around without losing a whole lot of speed. That's how it's going to have to be if I have any chance of beating this guy. Now bending up around to the left hand, and going to have to figure out how to get around these guys. And very tight through there. That was sort of a last-second decision. I just didn't really have any time to react, but fortunately able to maintain my speed through there and not make contact. And now getting a little concerned. We're at 76%. Looks like here's a big group here. I'm going to try and go left, and whoa! Very, very close there. But lo and behold, my opponent got caught up in the melee, and I'm in the lead finally with just over 10% to go. So coming up around here, dropping into first gear, not out of the woods yet. I got one hairpin to go, but the Lancer just absolutely peels around these corners. It's a very, very smooth car. The gearbox is very, very smooth. Everything about it is very smooth. I believe there is still one Lancer that I have yet to drive or have never taken out, so I'm going to have to look into that just because I am enjoying them so much. So despite the class difference, still able to beat the AI. Of course, it had a lot to do with the traffic. I got a feeling that if this was a quick race or a standard race, that the results would probably be a lot different, but we won't talk about that. And as I leave you here with some highlights, want to thank you guys for watching. Next up on the commentary list is going to be the 1987 Pontiac Trans Am, which basically I'm interested in driving because I was a big Knight Rider fan as a kid, and even though that was an 82 Trans Am, it pretty much looks the same, and come on, it's pretty much a kid. And of course I also have a number of other Forza 4 videos posted on my channel, a number of which also have commentaries, so I recommend checking out my playlists if you want to find that stuff easily. Thanks again for watching everybody, and I'll see you next time.